Right then, guys, welcome to another episode. Wolfie's in the background, look, going on this little wall. So this lake is called Furnace Ponds. It's absolutely beautiful. There's a place in the background there that I've always wanted to buy, but it's been sold. But have a look at this for a beautiful little pond. There's a little stream that comes down here, but I just love this little round section here. Imagine having that as a little pond. Fill that up. That must be about 1,500 gallons. That would be a dream, wouldn't it? And then you've got like a little sluice gate there. Beautiful. I love little things like that.
I'm really nervous, babe.
Watch out, Wolf. Right, jump down there, big boy. Watch that rock. Go on, Mummy, you can help. Careful. Oh, God. Fearless.
More of a Biff me, right?
Hi guys. What?
Say hi, guys. We're going to clean up the garage.
Hi guys. I clean up the garage and Dad is going to have a talk about me.
And some special fish food. Right then, guys, we've done a little bit of a clean-up, haven't we, Wolf?
Yeah.
I mean, not a mega clean-up because there's still some stuff in here that needs to go to my new tattoo shop, which is almost done. It's 99% done. A few little bits and bobs and just a health and safety certificate in the post, and it is done. Well, not in the post, but they come out and check it all. But they will be over the moon, trust me. So, I'd like to talk to you about something. Nothing to do with my sexuality or my agenda. And no, I don't associate as a JBL auto feeder anymore. However, we're going to have a look at that later on. I might update the motors to brushless ones. Yeah, so I'm going to have to look at that in a minute. But anyway, what we're talking about is the National Koi Show, aren't we, Wolf?
Yeah.
Look at it, he loves a cup of tea in his bottle. Isn't it? Yeah, boy. So, right, so the National Koi Show is coming up in July, and also the Great British. So I do the two, really. I might attend some other, because I've got so many toes out at the moment, I probably could get away with doing a few of the small ones. I'm not sure. Depends how busy I'm going to be in the summer or whatever. But what's going to happen is I have heard quite a lot about a certain product. I mean, the two hot products this year is the Total Pond Detox. That's really good. I mean, I'm almost out of my first bag at the moment. Yeah, so the two top products this year that I really am quite interested in is Total Pond Detox, which is amazing, by the way. And it's sort of like developed with my mate Frank and one of his mates. I bought one from Total Absolute Koi the other day, and I kind of, it's really good. I kind of religiously put 250 grams in every other week, really. Just, I mean, it seems to be doing the pond and the fish world a good, really. And another product I've been really keen to try, and I've researched it. I've heard a lot of really good things about quite big hobbyists. They've had really good results on it. And, well, I'm prepared to put my money where my mouth is. And it's, I don't know why I've done it, but let me just spin you around and show you something. So, I have 15 kilos of sake colour, which is kicking on 300 quid now. I've got 15 kilos. No, I haven't. I've got 30 kilos. Look, 2 packs of medium pellet Sakikari growth. Now, in my opinion, those 2 sacks mixed with that sack is a perfect combination. I mean, another 5 to 10 kilo of sinking in the equation, and that there is a winning combination. However, this stuff is made in Japan. And guys, I can assure you that you can buy this product in Japan from the koi wholesales or whatever off the shelf for about £50. It gets over here, that's 300, and that's like 250 or something. Around about that. I could be, like a little bit off, but the fact of the matter is this is going up and up and up and up. And I think it's really greedy for people to make all that money on shipping and just lining their pockets with, I don't know where, 50 quid. in Japan, gets over here 250 quid or something like that, or 200 quid. Let's just say it's 200 quid for the growth floating. Where's that 150 quid gone? I don't understand it. Like, the Japanese are happy to make this and sell it for £50 and make a comfortable margin. And then it gets shipped over here, and all of a sudden, we've got to spend another £150 on it. Is that ludicrous? Like, even Wolf is depressed, aren't you, Wolf? That's crazy, isn't it? That's crazy. It's greedy. So I've been researching loads of different foods, and I've heard about one particular food that I really want to have a go at. So what I am going to do is, see these 3 sacks of sake now? And actually, I got some more here. Look. So I have actually got some pure white that I was going to use. This is outrageous. Look. I'm not going to show you where it's from, and it's not the fault of the shop that this come from, but Sakiyakari pure white, £125 for 5 bloody kilos. Wolfie, isn't that crazily expensive? How much sweeties can you buy for that much money? Lots, isn't it? So, to that end of things, I have bought, I've guesstimated how much food I am going to need. Ooh. To take me up 3 or 4 months, about 120 days to the National Koi Show. So I've decided to buy a new food. All paid for out of my own pocket. But there has to be an alternative. So let's open these packets and see what it is. No. So the auto feeder's still working, isn't it, Wolf? That made us jump, didn't it? Yeah. It's like a robot in the corner. So, what's this, Wolf?
Our fish food, what we gonna use.
For the Koi Show?
For the Koi Show.
Okay. So then, guys, here we are then. So we have a new product to the market. This is from Nutritional 360 complete koi food, 4.5mm floating koi food. So they do floating, which they call swim for some reason. It must be German. That's a bit confusing, to be honest. And obviously they've got the old school sinking. So the sinking comes as 15 kilo, same size bag, but obviously because it's denser. I think the difference in this food and that food is it's exactly the same makeup. However, this is baked at a higher temperature, if I'm correct, which makes it more aerated, which makes it floating. Hence, that much food, 10 kilograms. And this is baked at a lower temperature, I believe, and that's why it's 15 kilo. So I could be wrong, but anyway, something like that. But what I've got is, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bags of swim, i.e. floating, and I have 2. I got 2 bags. No, I have. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 bags of swim, floating, and 2 bags of sinking. That will give me the ratio that I use, which is about 75-25-ish. 70-30 kind of mix of sinking and floating. That might be a little bit too much sinking. I'm not quite sure. We'll have to see how the fish cope. Now, this is a new food. We'll go through the nutritional guide, actually. Here we are then, guys. So, let's go through sake as well.
Yes.
Excuse me, Wolfie boy. So here we are then, guys. So this is the Nutrimal Koi Food 360, and this is the sticker from the English translated ingredients. Okay, so if we look at it, it's kind of similar-ish. So we've got protein content, which is 40% in this, which is all produced by LT fish meal. So 71% LT fish meal. Now, if you don't know what LT stands for, it's not lieutenant, it is low temperature. So this fish meal has been produced, krill meat and salmon oil. So this has all been produced at a low temperature, which obviously then ups the protein quality in this. The protein on here is 43%. It's a little bit higher than this, but then I don't believe this, because if you look at this sake here, it's got protein 43% on the English translation. Now watch this. So on here, there's quite a few inconsistencies compared to this, but this says a minimum of 40%. You know, I'd like it to be a little bit more scientific, but I know, yeah, it's 3%. But anyway, you know, that's like me saying, oh yeah, I can run 21 miles an hour when I can only run 19, you know? That's the difference between a world record or not. So yeah, so we've got all of this. So we've got cured fats, we've got fibre, we've got raw ash. I'm not quite sure what the ash does, but it does something for the tract. And then, so we've got the copper and all this kind of stuff. Yeah, you know, all of this, anabolic steroids and stuff. So a lot of this is gobbledygook, but I have gone through this and it looks really good. Shrimp meal, wheat germ, minerals, spirulina, yeast products, garlic powder, which is great because I add garlic powder to mine normally. Grape seed, thyme oil, rosemary oil, basil oil. There's some good stuff in there, and the guy that I've been dealing with this, that's produced it, so he's gone to Germany to the scientists, and he sat down with them and said, listen, we need a food for the working people because this food is a lot cheaper, guys. So the sake obviously is 15 kilos. For the growth, 15 kilos. Sake, I can't remember how much it is. It was, what 200, 220 quid or something. So for 10 kilos of Nutrimare floating is £85. So I know it's 5 kilo less, but it's still pushing on half price, pushing on it. Do you know what I mean? And the sinking obviously is a little more, but you get a lot more. You get an extra 5 kilo. So let's just put it this way, actually. The sinking Nutrimare Koi 360 is 125 quid. 15 kilos of sake sinking. I don't know, you could probably do the math. Someone comment actually, because I can't be bothered to go on the internet and actually search it, but I'm sure that's about 250 quid. So this is literally half price, if that is what I think it is. The great thing between these are, I've got colour and growth there. This has got colour already mixed in to the floating and the sinking. So we've already got spirulina and you've got your protein all in one packet. What do you reckon of that, Wolf? Good? Proper good. So yeah, I can't wait to find out what this does, guys. Right, guys, so what we're going to do is, I figured that this is about enough until the first weekend of July, which is when I'm going to be coming off the feed ready for the koi shows. I have got a lot of amazing tozai, and I want to stress to you that I've paid for this. This is all paid for. I think they were quite blown away when I bought this much, and they were like, what are you doing that for? And I said, I want to trial it. And they went, oh, who are you then? And I went, well, I just got a little koi channel and I want to trial something that might be better than sake. And they were quite chuffed. They were quite chuffed, and they said, oh, listen, we'll give a giveaway to some of your subscribers. But anyway, more about this as and when I'm starting to feed it, guys. The first thing I have to do is fix my auto feeder. But I can smell the garlic on this as well. It looks awesome. Can you stop the video, bro? Wolf? Can you press the button? So what we're going to do, guys, is this koi food is going to be put up on the shelf, out the way. I'm going to concentrate solely on this. I mean, the fish have been fed morsels of food at the moment, just bits and bobs that I got left, some stuff that I won in some shows like multi-season and stuff like that, getting rid of bits and bobs. I think they've had a packet of that as well. Everything goes in, and that is all run out now. So we are on to the Nutrimare 360. I mean, if it's good, I'm going to tell you guys. If I'm not happy, I mean, I'll tell you guys. But I've got a funny feeling that this is going to be good. So come on the journey with me. Made in Germany. Who can go wrong? The BMW of food. BMW or Toyota? Go on then. And where are you going to work on this bike? Because you're going to put a mud guard on it, and you? On this one. Oh, you can leave it there if you want. We'll put the mud guard on by there, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Put the snap on. Mate, that fits in that hole. Absolutely perfect. It's quite hard to centralise it in there. Right, let's get this off and see if we can find some bloody motors on the internet. Guys, I am having an absolute nose trying to remember what screw driver I used in there. And I'm really disappointed. Mate, what is the point in 0% like cider? It's like literally apple juice. It's sparkling apple juice. What an absolute joke. I mean, it's refreshing, but God damn it. Yeah, this thing's really doing my head in. So this motor powers this, which works fine. I've tried swapping them around and it doesn't work. And then if I swap them around the other way, they do work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off and just join it straight to this, just to make sure it's not the connector or shun, because that does look a bit crap in there, to be honest. That's still not running, guys. So I'm going to try to remove this motor now, see if it's got like some kind of serial number on there, and see if we can upgrade them to brushless. I don't know, we'll see what we can do. Yeah, this motor is shagged. It's very stiff inside, if that makes sense. So that is obviously burnt out or something. I wonder if I can find... I mean, Wolf's got loads of little radio controlled cars and stuff. It's got to be something in here, isn't there? I mean, quite clearly, that motor is definitely overkill. I mean, I've got a little cheap toy here from B&M or something. That's Wolfie's. I hope he doesn't watch this video, but I'm thinking that looks like probably about the right thing inside there. Yeah, sorry, Wolf. He'll understand. Oh, guys, absolutely gutted. That little motor wasn't meaty enough to do it, so I've actually found a motor which is slightly bigger. That was 28mm. This one's 32, but it will fit in the opening. And that's enough. Well, should come tomorrow, so we'll see. But check out that for green fingers. I mean, these haven't germinated yet. I don't know what was in there. I can't even remember what those are. I think those are beans. Those might well be tomatoes. I'm not quite sure. But what I have got, so there you are then, guys. What I have got is a little bit of the old food left, which I'm just going to finish off. It's literally probably about 3 or 4 days worth. And then we are going to mix the new food and go from there. I mean, that window needs to go to clean. That's why it looks so murky, because the window's dirty. Here we are, guys. Like I said, Pond Detox. That is another bag I'm going to order tonight. I'm just going to mix this up and put it in. I really do rate this. I mean, what I've done, truth be told, about 4 days ago is I done my PP treatment. So I done a, because I had the new toes I come in, they all, I didn't even scrape because they looked like they were a little clamped, you know, like when their pec fins are clamped in, and you know it's not quite right, probably stressed out from the new fish going in, the old fish were. So I just done a double PP. PP one day, PP the next day. Didn't neutralise it. The water's pretty much back now to almost crystal clear, but to neutralise all of the old treatment in there. Didn't put any fluke treatments or anything like that, just 2 PPs, and now I'm going to put Pond Detox in there. And from there, I'm quite comfortable in just smashing the food through now for the National. So let's get it on. Then guys, the pond has cleared up. The fish are looking really good. So they're not clamped up anymore. You know, like when they're swimming around, you can see their pec fins clamped up and they're not very happy. I mean, that's a indication that you've got to take some form of action, because it's the absence of the normal. Does that make sense? But I've got a lovely cup of coffee here. I guess we'll come in post today. A little motor. Now, let's see if this works. I gotta see if I can get the cog on the end, but we'll have a little look. I mean, they are pretty close. The new one is a little shorter, but I mean, it is what it is. That's still there from yesterday. No one can accuse me of being an alcoholic now. Right, let's see if this works. That's two little... There we are. This motor is working. And now that's working. So we are in. Let's get this fitted up, and hopefully I can get this spline to bite into that quite well. Let's try that once more. Doesn't half sound rattly. That is so loose, that is. But someone did say put a little rubber grommet on the bottom. Right then, guys, so it is working pretty well. So we put two little feeds on there. I'm going to put a little bit of sake in here now, off camera, because I can't bloody hold it on my own. Cunning plan. Not put too much in. That's enough. I'm going to get a container to make sure this is working. Right. Right, let's just spin it once more, guys. Obviously, it has had a lot of time for that feed to go round, so, well, I'm hoping. Because obviously the corkscrew has got to... Oh, and there's not much battery left now, typical. Right, let's have a look at this now then, guys. So that should be preloaded now. Oh, now we're saying no battery. Oh my God, I'm having a nightmare, yeah? So now the cork's working, but the thing's not, because it's not plugged in. We've got power. Let's see if this will just run off mains now. So this should shoot quite well, I'm hoping. Oh no, what's happening? This doesn't look good, does it, guys? I think maybe we just filled up. Guys, I think it kind of is feeding now. Quite well. Well, guys, so the motor is a little bit less powerful than the other one. I think because of the size, but I think I might order a more powerful one. But this is working anyway at the moment. Happy days. So what I'm going to do is just put some tape on it for now, because I want to trial it up in the pond, and trying to put those screws in the bottom is an absolute nightmare. So let's take this up now and have a little look, and then I can get on to the food. For the trial period, I'm probably just going to leave it here. Pretty stable. We've got a little bit of food, enough there just to trial it. It's not set properly yet, but just give them a little bit of food, see if this works. Positive thing, guys, look at them growing like a bloody charm. I'm pretty sure those are tomatoes, guys, because they're so fast, and these are definitely peas. And then even my chilies are starting to come through, which I'm super excited about. Guys, great product as well. I'm still putting the PSB in. Photosynthetic bacteria. Is that right? Yeah. So this is still going in every day, a tiny bit, about a quarter of a teacup, just to keep this pond pumping up with bacteria to get it all going. But the main thing that's going to do it, guys, is feeding and getting that poo on the go. Get it into your filter. What's that, mate? Oh, what's that? That's wet, mine. Jump up. It's wet.
I haven't got wet one.
Yeah, but that's wet on top of there, see? Because we need to jet wash that and leave it all dry in the sun when it gets sunny. So, guys, me and Wolf have just cleaned the window, haven't we, Wolf? I mean, the pond's still not 100% clear because of the PP treatment about 4 days ago. And also I've just cleaned the window, so that's picked it up a little bit. But my mind your own business is absolutely looking great. Unfortunately, in the summer that's going to die down a bit. But what we're going to do, me and Wolf was just speaking, the peas, I think we're going to do a pea wall by there. So I'm going to put some nice big pots by there and put some more of the stainless steel wire here so it can track up. That would be pretty cool. Careful there, my boy.
I was just standing on that.
Yeah, and we've got to put that fence is broken, this one here, isn't it? This little bamboo one, because it wasn't strong enough. So we'll have to do that soon because this honeysuckle really is going well. So I really want it to crawl. Yes?
We can grow the plants here and the pillows can just be all over there.
Right.
And then we can get some cups and fill them with mud.
Right.
And put some those what are they called again?
Peas?
Yeah, the peas and the tomatoes and the
Chilies?
chilies. on
Yeah.
there.
We could put the chilies down there, couldn't we? Because obviously this is wood that we need to take and chop up. And that's wood that's got wet, but we need to burn that. So that goes up into the burn wood, doesn't it? At the fire pit burn wood.
Oh no, that's wet.
I know it's wet, so we'll just leave that chill out now in the sun. And that should dry out and we can burn that this week. Show everyone your new tattoo. No,
Yeah.
this one on your fingers. Look at that. What's it say?
What?
Whoa. Really cool. Oh, I nearly tripped over that table. So there we are then, guys. That is the idea. I think I'm going to do a time lapse of me trying to prune this at some point because it's just coming into bloom now. And I'll be honest with you, I'm pretty chuffed because look. So these will have to come out soon and go into their place. So maybe tonight, Wolf, we can go to B&Q and get some pots, shall we?
Are you keeping that there so the fish don't out?
Yeah, so we're going to leave this open for the day because it's quite a nice day. We're going to go to the dog for a walk now. Always put your net on, guys. Do you know what I mean? It's just not worth it. I know, guys, this is like pigeon netting and like the toads, I could definitely jump through that. But the chances are that it's going to hit this and at some form of unplanned dive fall back into the pond. So what we're going to go now, you're going inside, I'm coming in now, mate. We're going to go and take the dog for a walk now. What I'll do is I've got to go back down to the studio because it's still not quite finished. Just waiting for all of the health inspectors to come down and check it all out and make sure it's all good and proper. Got some electricians in it at the moment to give me a nice new certificate ready for my contents insurance and all that kind of stuff. You've got to cross the T's and dot the I's on these things. So probably next week now is where I'll be working full time, but I've got loads of time to mess around with the family at the moment. Yeah? Oh, okay, I'm coming up now. Yeah. Don't know what he's saying, I'm deaf. They're still looking good. They all seem to be hanging around there, so I don't know if the auto feeder's been working well or not. Look at those guys. Oh, yes. There is some champions in there, I'm sure of it. Oh, little lemon arawaki. Look at that thing. All right then, guys. So, studio is kind of finished now. I have been flat out doing this place since mid-November. Closed the old shop. This shop now is completed, but just waiting for like the local council to come out to give me my health and safety certificate. Boom, and then we are trading. So yeah, just been mopping through a little bit, just doing a few little bits and bobs. I mean, I've still got a wire hanging down here because I want to take these lights off because I don't like them. That's the last thing I'm going to do, really. Let me spin you around and give you a little tiny tour. Guys, so this is my old shop sign, Swansea Tattoo Company, which is all gold leaf. So my new one actually matches this, but it's outside. We've got a dartboard, so if anyone wants to come down for a game, not a problem. So the shop is all pretty much done now. Got everything there all ready, all new electrics all the way through. I mean, yeah, got some swing doors. Yeah, so the little station here, this is where I just sit and do my painting, welcome customers in, little mat, little printer. That probably will go that side. I'm not sure, we'll see. In fact, I put this little plug socket on there, but it needs to be wired into one of the RCDs, if that's what it's called. So next time a Sparky comes around to get tattooed, I'll ask him to drop that in for me. Yeah, but it's all done. That's my original surfboard, that is, but I painted it and gold leafed it. Yeah, all pretty cool. So this is my workstation. Obviously not completed yet, but it's all there. Oh, my guitar and my little paratrooper. And then we've got kind of, for some reason, I've adopted a Bart Simpson as my shop logo with a full Japanese bodysuit on. Hadfield's Tattoo Company. So we've got a wash station, we've got another tattoo station by here. So this is quite cool. This, when I used to work all the tattoo conventions, this was my banner. So this was made by a lovely woman in Brooklyn, New York. Her husband is a really famous tattooer called Robert Ryan, who was a bit bonkers, but this is all hand sewn in Brooklyn. Look how cool that is. And if you're wondering why I've got a Jesus, because I've got a massive, that is my back piece. So, and we've got the drops going upwards because Jesus is rising. I mean, I'm not a mad American, just love Catholic artwork. So we've got a cool little workstation here. So all of these guys are from my old shop. That's why they're sort of like joined together. So everything that you see, all the worktops and all the cupboards in this place is literally just reused. Do you know what I mean? All like the old scaffolding and stuff like that is all reused from my old stuff. Obviously, we've got another workstation if we want it in here. This is my toolbox, which is leaving through that door probably in the next week or so. And I could have another workstation in here if I really wanted to. So we've got a boiler. That thing is absolutely outrageous. It boils up like anything. And we've got another little sink in here. So in Wales, you need a cleaning station in every room that you're going to operate in. Now, I'm not operating in this room, but it's here if I ever want to expand. Got like fire stations and all that kind of stuff. Got a lovely mirror. These are all my paintings in here. So this is like my personal sort of like room. And hey, we got my little Koi awards in here as well. So I've got a few more awards to go up here and a few more rosettes to try to squeeze in. But it's my little office area, you know, with, I know, like all like my stuff that I need and biohazard stuff and what's in here, like I'm not quite sure what's what, to be honest, but we got a bit of everything in there. So this is probably my office, you know. We've got my storeroom in there, which is full of junk. Little passageway. This is pretty cool. I painted this. So, and then this is the toilet. We've still got to give all of this a bit of a clean, but we're almost there. In fact, I've got a grout here. I've got to put, these are dead now, so I need to put a new tile on there because we've had all new electrics. I mean, they're all external, but they look like New York badass stuff. Yeah, cool. All of the signs, and Margot is in the corner. Yeah, I'm going to go and get her a black bikini now. But we've put all of this old, cool tattoo flash up here. My sister done this for me. It's quite a good idea, to be honest. And I tiled on the bottom, but they need to be grouted. Yeah, pretty cool. Look at that. So there's some nice bits and bobs there. Something for people to look at when they're having a poo-poo. Yeah, pretty cool, guys, isn't it? And then when we come out here, thank God, that's my mate's truck, which is going. I've got a lovely parking spot down there. And Beautiful. That's actually a beer garden, and there's a pub next door as well, which is pretty cool. That's all my old electrical board, as old as the hills. As old as the hills. Right, and that's the last thing for me to do, is to put a new 3 kilowatt hand wash station, because that one is kaput. I just give it a bit of a clean. Now I gotta go and try to find my auto feeders. Guys, look at that! I am so chuffed with those. Talk about green-blooded fingers. Right, fish are looking fantastic. This auto feeder is absolutely rubbish, because it is, actually it's done me well, but you know, you'd expect those to last a little longer than 2 years, wouldn't you? Anyway, what has cheered me up today is, bought some more complete pond detox, because I used my last bit the other day. So if I put the lights on, yeah, let's have a little look at the fishes. To be honest, they are looking quality. Yeah, looking good. Beautiful. So I guess what I've got to do is, oh God, I love that. Look at that Deutz from Shinoda, insane. I mean, it's got a yellow head still at the moment, but when that cuts up, when that cures up, it's going to be gorgeous. Yeah, looking good. However, the goshkis are lightening up again. That's my nutting. My water just is no good for goshkis. Fish are looking good. I'm gonna have to go and get the 2 Shinodas are looking good as well. I'm gonna have to go and get my 2 Profi feeders from there. And in here, I've got 2 holes in the glass there and 2 holes in the glass there, which actually hold the 2 Profi feeders. So what I'll do is, I'll set it so they feed the same time, so at least it's actually, you know, kind of, yeah, spread a little. Let's give the fish some food first though. I'm hand feeding still, because I want to get those Profi feeders on the go before I put the new food in. Still on the random mix, guys, because I've got a little bit left, but I do want to get onto that new food pretty quick. So, you know, come up in a minute. Doesn't take them long. But I'll put that in now. They love feeding underneath those showers. When the food starts tumbling in there, they absolutely love it. I mean, the Profi feeders on the shower would be the one. However, yeah. I forgot I got there, yeah. Piranhas, push, all that. Looking good, aren't they, guys? Hopefully some really nice prospects here. I tell you what, the yellow monkeys are coming on. Yeah. Right, that's about enough for this one. I'm gonna have a mouthful of this, have a shower and relax for the night. I think that's enough for this video, to be honest, because it's spread over a week, I think. So, oh, actually, guys, it's the 28th today, isn't it? So the 2nd, we've got the live auction number 8. That's airing on my channel at 6:30. So yeah, I'll see you then. I think I might put a new backdrop in Yasmin's room. Just a black background, obviously. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'll see you all on the 2nd. Please attend and give us a thumbs up. But, oh yes, I was going to say, guys, this auction I'm so happy about, because the fish are absolutely superb. I mean, we've got a yellow dragon again from the new shipment. We've got some absolutely insane pieces. So yeah, make sure you're there, guys, because if you're not, you're going to be a bit square.